I'm telling you, my favorite part about coming to the Newcastle Farmers Market located on Route 13 here in Wilmington, Delaware, we're starting to show off by doing it outside, overlooking my favorite part.
I know it is, Tim, the flea market, our outdoor flea market. We're kicking off the summer outside out here. We got a nice Friday afternoon. It's nice and breezy. I want to make sure everyone knows Tim has real hair. That's why we brought you out here. So yeah, the flea market, Tim. I mean, Friday, Saturday, Sunday we're open. The farmers market's open Friday, Saturday 9 to 9, and Sunday 10 to 6. The flea market is open real early in the morning. We're sun up, and 6 o'clock we got vendors setting up out here, and it's everything from used merchandise, antiques, and collectibles. It's a great way to walk around and see a lot of stuff.
Yeah, when I'm looking at that, I think to myself, and I tell people all the time, they do these garage sales there at the house. If you got enough merchandise and you want to unload some things and you want to see thousands of people versus 100, 200, if it's a great garage sale. But if you want to see thousands of people come by, you're going to sell your merchandise if you got it priced right. And that's what you're going to find out here at the flea market. Is it priced right? You can call up the office here and get a space.
Yeah, we have a lot of families that'll just come one time a year, and then we have our regular vendors that are here turning stuff over every weekend. But people do that. They come and clean out their garages and their attics. They come out for a day and sell their stuff, and they usually make out pretty good. So it's a great way to get your stuff that you want to move on and get rid of the stuff that you've been sitting around.
One man's trash, another man's treasure,
That's right.
as they say. And I find a lot of treasures out here because I love going out onto the flea market, just walking around. But that's just one of the things here at the Newcastle Farmers Market that you can experience. It's a family event. When I say that, because if you came over here and you set up the flea market, there's so much more you can do while you're here. I mean, your mom's sitting there watching the table. Dad needs something who do we have down through here?
Well, we're inside Airport Plaza, Tim, so everyone knows you can get down here. We're on Route 13. It's a major thoroughfare that comes through this area, right close to the 95 and the 495. Everything comes down in here into the Airport Plaza, and we have Home Depots out here and BJ's, and we have Staples and Ross, and we have great fast food restaurants around the plaza. We have a Planet Fitness that just opened up down the way, so it's a huge, big shopping center. And the farmers market's been here for over 60 years. It's the original building on this site, and it's been going ever since.
This kind of anchored everything. I mean,
watched
this go from a dirt road out here on 13.
We hear stories,
and we've got vendors, or not just vendors, but we've got people that come here that've been coming here for the last 60 years.
Generations. Yeah. It's incredible. Yeah, we had the flea market's always been a part of this market. We've always had the outdoor flea market and the indoor market. We have over 80 spaces inside. People who've seen the show before, who've been out here, know we're known pretty well for great great prices on produce. And then we have awesome food. We have, Alex's Seafood Restaurant, Tim, one of our favorites. They got live crabs in now, J&H Seafood. So we got 2 seafood stands, and then we have.
Well, when you talk about that, because this is the season for live crabs.
This is the season for crabs. It's summertime.
Alex's is one of those you take it with you and cook it at home. You can have them.
You can take live crabs, absolutely.
Or you can go inside and eat. So they've got
you can get crabs by the dozen. You can get them by the bushel. So you can take them home live and cook them, or you can get them cooked and take them home. Or eat right here. They have a restaurant, beer and wine, and a great menu, huge selection. And then they have retail fresh fish to buy, so you can do either, whatever makes sense.
When you're talking about that, I want you, because you're out here every weekend. You're out here, unless you take, it takes a lot to get you
home away from home.
Yeah. So you live here,
basically.
And you come in here every day, but I'm coming in here for the first time. And I mean, I want these folks to understand what an experience it is. If you're talking to everybody, I don't want to go to the beach, too much traffic, everybody's going to the beach. Yeah. Well, here, you've got restaurants here where you feel like you're sitting inside, looking out at the boardwalk anyways, watching the people go by. But when it comes to restaurants, I don't care what type of food you like.
We have it.
Yeah. I love the Tex-Mex, and you got a couple
we got 2 great Mexican restaurants. They're serving really authentic Mexican dishes, fresh food, like really prepared, each week, every week. And we have the people come out for pizza all weekend long. We have Mama Gina's Pizza.
To die for.
They're just great pizza.
Remember, you can only get this on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we're getting ready to go in for Mama Gina's Pizzas. We're going to go around the corner there and walk in, and the Pennsylvania Dutch section. That's only open Friday and Saturday.
Only open Friday and Saturday.
And restaurants in there. I mean,
Yeah, we have the Byler's Barbecue. They're real busy all weekend. Friday, Saturday, all day long, and you can get great ribs, Tim. And they have fried chicken, and they have rotisserie chicken, and people come from all around and have their lunch out here. Stouffer sausage. They've been here for over 30 years. And they have their famous sausage sandwich. That's just a staple out here for guys that are, getting their lunch on a Friday, or families that are coming out on a Saturday with the kids to get something to eat.
I know you before we end this show, we're probably going to end up down there anyways and getting your Stouffer sandwich. Everybody comes down for that. That's one of the mainstays here at the market. But the reason I took us into the Stouffer section, because it's important, it's only open Friday and Saturday in that area.
Yep.
And that's where you're going to find your meat selection. And it's important, if you're looking to get your meats, you got to get it Friday or Saturday.
They got 80 feet of fresh meat and deli cuts, and they have, their poultry stand is separate from that, and then they have a huge salad stand. So it's really great and easy way to get our weekend's barbecue. If you want to get them some mac and if you want to get some macaroni salad, potato salad, and you can come out and get burgers. They got awesome burgers.
Get your groceries for the week. I mean, that's what people come out here for each and every week.
Fresh produce, fresh meats, fresh seafood.
Yeah, and so they get that. They stock up for the week, and it's all about prices, and that's what you guys have been known for. Overhead's not here. It's mom and pops that run these places, so a lot of time you're dealing with them one-on-one.
That's right.
They want you back as a customer each and every week, so they're putting out the best produce, the best meats that you can find anywhere in town. I mean, it's all.
Yeah, I mean, there's the Dutch section. Stouffer's meats. They come down from Lancaster with their, they have their plant up there. Everything's fresh and prepared each week. I mean, it's just really impressive if you've never been here before and you're walking in for your first time, and you kind of like. Your eyes are wide open because there's so much to do and see.
I mean, in the Stouffer section, that'll wow you in itself, just the meats itself. But when you walk into the building, because I want people to know, if you got a vacuum cleaner,
special services, that's another huge reason.
Special services throughout.
We have so many things that are unique to, to be able to get a service out here. We have, like you said, we have vacuum repair shop now. We've had one for a long time, and now they're back. We got a new operator, and then we have shoe repair, and we have jewelry repair, and we have a seamstress on site, and we have eyeglass obstetrician on site. So there's things that you can't just go one place and get all those things.
Barber shop.
We have the barber shop. We have pet grooming. So it just goes on and on. Things that you
come out here and leave pretty.
You can really get. I mean, people come and they'll drop their dog off for pet grooming, and maybe they'll get their battery changed from their watch, and maybe they'll have a jewelry repair, or they need their ring resized. And we should mention to people, the farmers market is a big place. It's hard to find all these little stores, but we do have an interactive map on our website, or you can come to the office and you can get a map at NewcastleFarmersMarket.com. And that'll have a listing of all our stores, which we can never mention in one show, Tim, we know that. And we also have, the market stage area that we talk about. I think we're going to visit.
Go visit
that.
Good.
We'll talk about that when we get down there.
Yeah, but you've got, it all starts, and let me remind everybody, it all starts when you pull in. This is Friday afternoon, about getting close to lunch time, not quite there yet. And I'm telling you, if you want to come out, I always tell people, go out there on Friday, at least you can park, because you got parking galore here. I mean, but on Saturdays and Sundays,
it gets a little tough. It gets busy.
Little heavier on the traffic, but easy in, easy out. You got entrances from all over. But the first place you hit when you come out here is, like I said, my favorite place. I don't get into it. There goes my Uncle Bobby down there in that car.
He's waving to you.
Waving.
Everybody knows everybody around here.
There he goes. I'm telling you. But that's what happens when you come out here.
I know.
You get to meet people, and that's what I love. And I greet and meet more people out in that flea market. And it's not anywhere near what it's going to be like in the next month and a half. Because this is coming into the season. You said at the beginning.
Oh yeah.
It's summertime.
It's summertime. We're busy out here all year round, but the flea market's certainly busy in the spring, summer, and fall. and that brings a lot of extra people out here. And people that are on their way, like you said, people that are going down the beach for the weekend, they'll stop here and get all and load their coolers up with all the things that they want to take down to the beach with them. So it's a great way to come, because the Delaware beaches, this is a major 13 takes you right down to the beaches.
I never stopping in here, grabbing some meat, some fruits, and
vegetables. People do it all the time.
Yeah, going to
absolutely.
the beach. Yeah, what a great spot that is. Load up for the beach weekend. Barbecues, you don't have to make the patties and stuff when you get there.
They got their patties made. They got all different varieties over at Stouffer Meats.
You are a smart
Shish kebabs.
Man. I don't care what Dad said about you earlier, but when you come here, I want people to understand Newcastle Farmers Market is not a shopping; it's an experience, and you're going to really enjoy it. But one of the things I want to remind everybody. Newcastle Farmers Market located on Route 13, right diagonally across from Newcastle County Airport. Easy access from New Jersey, from Philadelphia, right off 95, and you're in, pretty much. Then you talk about, the website. We haven't mentioned that. We've talked about so many. If you want to see exactly what all's in here.
Yeah, we have a great website, newcastlefarmersmarket.com, and we have a calendar of all our events that we do inside, the kids face painting and the Christiana healthcare nurses that come out. So we do stuff for the family all the time down here inside the market. And the website has all of our store listings, so you can really get a good look at okay, this is kind of what I want to hit. Because you'll be here for hours if you're going to try to get through the market and try to see every vendor, get into every store. So we have the dollar stores, and then we have clothing stores. And we have just, unique shops like the pickle shop, and we have, J&D collectibles with all the sports memorabilia stuff. So it goes on and on.
Yeah, and on there you got the videos, the TV shows from when we've done the market here.
Sure.
So if you're wondering what's there, if you watch four of them back to back, you're going to pretty much find out what's in the market. Because we try to.
Well, you'll know what I like to eat. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure.
One thing you'll find out.
Speaking of eating, I said it was near lunchtime.
I like it when you come during lunchtime.
If you can zoom in on that watch, I tell you right now, it is coming right up at 12 o'clock. That means Greg's tired of standing out here on the balcony. This is Newcastle Farmers Market located Route 13, 273, open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday is Saturday 9 to 9, Sunday 10 to 6. We'll see you inside.
Perfect.
You're getting down to what we call the market stage area. That's a good place to come inside because you're always going to find something happening. But once a month, something very important happens. And I just can't believe it's offered free by the Christiana Health. And this is Nora standing here with me. You've been doing it for a while.
Many years. We actually figured out maybe it was close to 10 years, or maybe.
Yeah, it was almost started when I became the manager in 2008. Yeah. So
we come here as Christiana Health, and what do you guys do?
Well, we come here because part of our mission is not just within the walls of the hospital. We come because this is community, and as you look around, this is community, and we bring health messages every month, and we base them on what the needs are for men. Like today is just for men, and we try to do the blood pressure, do the cholesterol, talk to them about quitting smoking, and try to connect them to resources. So we try to make it fun. As you see, we have a wheel, and then the men are looking in the bags because they're looking for something fun, So we decided that today we would give them more of a scavenger hunt. They need to go over their men's list. So our purpose really is just to raise awareness about what you can do individually for your own health.
Yeah, well, I like the whole concept you guys came up with. I guess you get a bag, and then you go around to the different stations and get something in the bag.
Right. And so we bring some of our partners here, which are Christiana Care based, or the Division of Public Health is here today, because sometimes I'm not an expert in that area. I may know about it, but I bring them in because they know a little bit more than what we might know. So we're from the Cancer Center. So one of the gentlemen here today knows a little bit more about HIV, and that's really important. And so he can help connect the services.
And that's a big thing. I guess the Helen Graham, is that where your guys come out of then? I mean, what a fantastic facility they put there. It hadn't been that long back.
We're actually on 15 years, I believe, at the Graham Center. 15.
Yeah, so within 5 years they're here and doing something with you. Right. And what's nice about it, Greg, it's free.
It's free.
It's free. Yeah, it is
yes.
free. It is free. And so we utilize our staff and our resources, and then really we want people to be healthy, so we give them as much information, which is free. No one turns down free information. And they like free stuff too, so we try to connect them to things.
Well, the one thing is that it's been successful or they wouldn't be here as long as they have been. So there's always some people down here that take advantage of the free services.
Well, I look at it, all the years you've been doing this and everything. I know you've come across some individuals you had to say, hey, you might want to go see your family doctor.
Absolutely, and when we do the testing of blood pressure or the cholesterol or sugar, we have people come back who say to us, I went to my doctor, I lost 10 pounds, I needed to get on medicine for diabetes, so we do know we're making a difference.
Incredible.
We hear those stories all the time.
So it's just not, it's for a good cause.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is
when
a
we
good
say
cause.
free, it's free, and that's always helpful. You can't get, how many times do you take your car in for repair a year? The oil changes.
It's a quick, convenient way to do it too.
Right.
So you're not like taking a special trip to your doctor, sitting in a line, sitting in a waiting room. I mean, you're going to be in and out of here pretty quick. They're very efficient. And, we should let the viewers know that this is something that goes on once a month.
Once a month. We take it off every once in a while during the summer if it gets slow because people aren't interested. But we pick up again in the fall.
And we have those dates are on our website, Tim, that we talked about earlier, NewcastleFarmersMarket.com. We have a calendar, and then we always post their flyer, what services they're offering or what they're, I guess what you're focused on for that particular month. But you can always still get the blood pressure screening and the cholesterol and the sugar.
We always try to have that as our main core because it makes people stop and talk, not just kind of walk through.
People don't get their cholesterol checked.
No,
they just don't think about it, and you never know if there's something going on there, or you want to adjust it and fix it.
That's, when
and they can let you know right on the spot.
You're talking about the ticker, and getting clogged and going in for stents and stuff. A lot of time you catch that early on and get that cholesterol right.
Right, and that's what we want to do. We want to prevent as much as we can. We don't want to treat. We want to teach you prevention so that then you can move forward and live a healthier life, you and your family.
Well, I'll get a couple of things done, but I ain't going for that cholesterol.
No.
Well,
go straight to,
maybe do it right before you have a sausage sandwich.
Just look, I know. Just look down the list and see how are you doing with your own men's health checklist for today. I'll just give you this right now.
There you go, Tim.
And then you do it. You and Greg talk about it.
I guess I'm going to have to grab a bag.
You can grab a bag too.
Nora.
You can have a bag.
Yeah, I will come back and definitely do this because I just want you guys to be amazed at how healthy I am. That's the reason I'm going to do it.
So healthy.
We thank you for
so healthy.
I see you on the
great
on
health.
the cable show eating the foods that you two are trying as you walk around here. I know. So,
I keep fit though, Nora. I'm a runner. So
you're doing pretty good.
Yeah, he runs. He runs.
Yeah.
So, and then he runs out here.
Sunscreen, don't forget.
Nora, thanks for coming out again today.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate all
Thanks
you
for
do
having
for
us.
our customers too.
Thank you.
And I can't get out of Newcastle Farmers Market anytime I come without coming through the Pennsylvania Dutch
Gotta
section,
do it.
And when I say that, we talked about the Stouffer and what they have here. They got bakeries, restaurants, little stores, all kinds of things here.
Fresh donuts.
Yeah, but the main
pretzel stand.
Yeah, but the main reason people come is the selection they have in meats.
Yeah.
I mean, this right here, of course, is your poultry section here.
Yeah,
this is all your
Look at those chicken wings, Tim. Oh my gosh.
Chicken wing, turkey
They're
wings.
incredible.
If it flies, it fries.
They have everything and they do special cuts out here. So if you want certain, like you can get the whole chicken breast split, and you can get cut wings. You can get not cut wings, and they have
turkey dog, hot dogs.
They have great stuffed chicken breasts that they do homemade stuffings in. You just throw them in the oven. So they just make it really easy for you if you want to just cook something quick and easy for dinner, or if you want to, cook a whole chicken. They have it here, roasters, and they have fryers, and they have big turkey wings. So it's all here, man.
They have anything and everything when it comes to the poultry. But I want to come down through here, because if we come down through here, you mentioned it, and I want to be sure people see it. This was kind of added in less than a year ago. This is the salad section here for Pennsylvania.
Yeah, they did some remodeling in here, and they expanded their poultry section to include more varieties, and then they also added a little more room to their salad cases. So amazing desserts, great potato salad, Amish potato salad, the broccoli cauliflower salad's unbelievable, and then you can get like the really good salsas that they have back there, and they got the big whole huge pickles, and then they have chicken salad. So man, I'll tell you what, you can really set up a good spread for a nice weekend barbecue. Out here, just come walk around and you can hit it up, and you'll be very happy, I think. If you're entertaining, it's a great way to make life a little easier, Tim, if you're not able to cook everything.
Yeah, and when you talk about that, they moved in the poultry, had that poultry section put in and expanded. That took away from some of this, gave them more space to do more things in your Pennsylvania original meat section here. And when you talked about it, you talked about a counter that was long, but this thing is really long. I think if you come over here and you look at it,
I think it's 80 feet.
A shot from that end all the way down.
It's incredible.
It's unbelievable, and it's meats. And when you say that, meats and cheeses, I should say, because it does have the deli sandwich stuff, and that's kind of where we're at right here.
See that ring bologna, Tim? Isn't that one of your favorites?
Look at
these beef sticks are incredible. They make all this up in Lancaster County at their plant.
Fresh.
And bring it down here fresh every weekend.
Fresh.
And then we have the fresh juice bar now. I don't know if you knew they added the fresh squeezed juice bar, so you can get fresh squeezed orange juice every weekend out here. And then they have a whole variety of juice concoctions, if you will.
Yeah, I'm just amazed when I walk down through here, and I'm just taking a slow stroll down through.
That bacon, their bacon's unbelievable. And they got the shish kebabs out now.
Hams, look at the ham.
Look at these shish kebabs.
Oh yeah, this is barbecue season.
Now this
so
is the marinated. They got a marinated steak and then a marinated chicken.
You come down here, you grab your
Look at that sausage
shish kebab. You take them home, you throw them on a grill. People think you made them up yourself. It's just a great way to serve it. It saves you a lot of work.
You can buy the fresh ones and marinate them yourselves, or if you don't like to marinate, just throw them on the grill. But these sausage ones are pretty outstanding. All their sausage is made fresh up in Lancaster at their plant, and they bring that down here. They got they got a great, like 5 different kinds of patties, hamburger patties that you can get, and then they have probably as many types of varieties of sausage that you want to grill out. So if you want to, get a little chicken, get a little sausage, get some shish kebab, you can really get your grill looking good for an outside barbecue.
And you mentioned it real quick as we're coming down through here. We had the pantry store behind us a minute ago. Now we have this expanded juice bar.
Yeah, it's incredible.
And
there's the juice lady.
And they make it all fresh.
It's all fresh squeezed here today. The girls are working nonstop every Friday and Saturday back there, and they're doing their, pints, and you can get quarts and then half gallons. So you can order kind of, if you have a particular blend of juices that you want to do, you can have them make it for you right here, and they'll bottle it, and you're good to go. And people do that a lot, or they have these quick to pick selections.
Well, I like
some healthy stuff here.
Yeah, well,
and the cider's incredible.
Well, I'm looking over there and I see where they're making some stuff, and that looks more like your kind of drink they're making up over there.
They got a green drink going on over there.
Yeah, big heavy green drink. I'm not so much for that as I am the lemonade. What is that? Ginger green.
So avocado, spinach, ginger, banana, and pineapple. Oh my gosh, that's pretty incredible. I mean, that's a lot of stuff in a bottle.
There's another green.
Avocado, cucumber, pineapple.
Now, my wife would like those kind of drinks. Now, I'm going to come down here, and if you can read the label on this is really nourishing.
Yeah, that's going to be real simple for you. Raspberry mango lemonade. Doesn't that sound good? Raspberry mango?
That's more my style of drink. But they'll make whatever you want. That's a nice
This is one of their famous ones right here. This is called the green juice. Apple, celery, spinach, kale, and ginger.
That's yours right there.
I mean, I'm telling you, it's better than it sounds.
Yeah, that's yours right there.
That's pretty famous. They've been making that forever.
You keep telling me it's better than it sounds as you drink it.
I'm gonna get you hooked, Tim. I'm gonna get you hooked up. So yeah.
I don't know. I'm just not there. But let's, if we could, because we're coming into it now. Believe it or not, Greg, you said you wanted to get a sausage
Yeah, there's
sandwich.
a long line down there.
I want you to see.
Hi, girls. What you got going on?
Regular lemonade.
Oh, just the regular lemonade. Tim, isn't this what you like, the sugar lemonade?
That is it. But I want you to see, because you said you're going to come down here, and when we get down there.
So good.
Well, down there is
Did you
here.
make that?
No, I didn't make it.
Because the line is
really
starting here and going all the way down. Greg, we're 5 minutes in line.
Let's we might want to cut, and then I'll try to get in line, and we'll get a sandwich going.
Yeah, wait till you get there.
Sounds good. Let's do that.
Yeah, stay with us. We're going to show you a Stouffer sausage sandwich.
The famous one and only.
And one thing I can tell you, we didn't have to wait too long when we were out there, as Greg got his sausage sandwich. What is the sauce?
This one here is I think the most popular way to get it, with the peppers and onions and the fresh marinara sauce. But you can get it however you want it. Ketchup, mustard, chopped onion, just fried
Because
onion,
that
whatever.
looks good. I mean, this
This is it, man.
Greg
You
said
keep
one
talking.
One of the best ways to get it, one of the best ways for him to get it, is you can't imagine what all they have on the menu. Because I don't want people to think it's just sausage sandwiches. They got fried vegetables. They got,
Deep fried vegetables. There's no other way to eat a vegetable.
Oh, and anything and everything. They got hot dogs. They got.
Well, they got fresh cut fries, like the boardwalk.
Yeah.
You can't beat that, man.
No, and it's all there. That's Stouffer sandwich. But we got here a little late, so we didn't get to see Greg eating his breakfast a half hour ago.
The donut stand's right there. That's lunch. This is.
When you talk about donuts, nobody in town is going to have fresher donuts than what you're going to get right here, because I mean they're over there, they're constantly cooking donuts. I mean, they're baking them right now and pulling them out, stuffing them and putting them on the shelf, and it rotates all day long. Everything's so fresh.
Yeah, I mean, they're out here real early in the morning, Friday and Saturday, making fresh donuts. They have so many different kinds of donuts, but everything's made right here, from the dough to the fillings, everything. So, Andre here, he's the master.
Andre always knows. People say, "Where are you going at 4 o'clock in the morning?" Andre said, "Got to make the donuts." Right. That's it. And he's one that really not making donuts. He makes donuts. I mean, a lot of going on. What are you making there?
I'm just making some cinnamon rolls here.
Oh, the best. Make your mouth water as he's doing it there. I mean, he's just chopping and rolling.
There's an art to this.
Oh.
We're not revealing any secrets because it's really hard to do.
And in the fryer over there, got so that, I want people to understand this is happening all day long, Friday and Saturday. It doesn't get any fresher. You come take them by the dozen. When you got them home, they're going to stay fresh for a couple days.
Absolutely.
I mean, they're that, and you love them.
They're not going to last a couple days if you take them home.
Yeah, they won't stay there.
It's nice, it's nice to pick up a half dozen donuts, drop it off at a neighbor's, maybe a family member's. I mean, you can really. And you can get some fresh chocolate-covered strawberries, Tim, out here. Over at the pantry, they have a bunch of great, hand-dipped chocolates.
The sandwich,
it's incredible.
Well, you go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and take another bite. I got to remind everybody that Newcastle Farmers Market is located on Route 13 at 273. Very easy to find if you're coming over from Pennsylvania or coming over from New Jersey. It's simple. Go to the Newcastle County Airport, and diagonally across the street from it, you're going to find the Newcastle Farmers Market. You're going to know you're there because the flea market, we talked about that out front. And then you come inside and all the vendors, because we mentioned all the service and stuff like that, but clothes galore, shoes galore.
You name it.
Yeah, anything and everything. And it's been doing it for over 60 years now, Greg.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, you're getting old.
It's good to be a part of it. I know,
Yeah.
man. So are you. So are you.
Yeah, Andre started when he was 3 out here, so.
I mean, I was in diapers coming around here as a kid, and he's still here.
He's in diapers. And you're still here.
Kind of funny.
It's time for us to wrap it up once again. Newcastle Farmers Market open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 9 to 9, 10 to 6. If you want the Stouffer section, you got to do it Friday to Saturday.
Perfect,
Greg,
Tim.
you
Thanks
tell
a
them the website and tell
All right, NewcastleFarmersMarket.com. We'll see you guys at the market.
It's so special, so unique. Come on in and take a peek. You can find it here, not at the mall. Get it